In the past 2 months, I just pulled off something big, training the smartest ants in the world. Let's tackle different challenges. Today, they run 5 tests. Try different tests to prove your smarts. Starting off, let's mess with them first. Watch, I trained them before. Eat only from this small blue bowl. Today, I'm giving them a choice. Eat from the blue bowl or the red bowl. I want to test this out. Can they see and recognize it? Look at that blue bowl. Walk over, start eating, because that's their only place to eat dinner. Whoa. He walks straight to the blue bowl. No way. Unbelievable. These ants might just be getting lucky. Let's mess with them a bit. Swap these bowls. We gotta fool them quick. Because right now, these ants might just be. Follow the pheromone trail. He's coming. Let's see if he picks red or blue. Whoa. He picked blue. Say it again. This is insane. Turns out, no matter how many times he swap or clean the bowl, these ants pick perfectly every single time. Blue bowl. Actually, in all my tests, they look at the red bowl for the first time. Still checking the blue bowl. This is key for the next puzzles. Like I said before, we just proved it. They don't actually rely on pheromones. The problem is, most ants are basically blind, relying only on Antonine pheromone trails. Walk around, but unlike most ants, our ants see really well. It can even tell colors and shapes apart. Swap the bowls. These ants aren't following. That one might lead them toward. Smells wrong. They're actually looking for that blue bowl. They remember him. Gotta test their memory first. We can't go deeper here. Teacher says, next puzzle is my favorite. Watch ants navigate the maze. Look, they're solving the maze from memory. That's just crazy. So, in this puzzle, we set up 3 paths for them. This one is the shortest. This also connects directly to their food. The journey is really long. Watch out, this is a trap. Look at this little guy exploring already. Shortest path, but he's about to show us. Smart moves. Look at these little guys, they're smart. And it's huge. Growing an ant this big. This will take 3 months of resources. And here's this girl. I know my worth. So we're exploring now. Nothing interesting here. He turns around, tries a new path. Of course, he falls into the trap. Right then, he realizes being somewhere new isn't worth the risk. Turning around to find his sisters. He knows blind light crashing wastes energy. This could be life-threatening. They just drank sugar water in the last round. He needs to check, do we really need more food? Turns out, the answer is yes. He heads back with more energy than before. Let's explore the path nobody's taken yet. This time, he doesn't give up. He's got a new target. He's crossing the longest part of the maze. Found food, picking that blue bowl. On the way back, he's not like the other ants. Follow the pheromones in. He tried the other way instead. Wait, this is actually a shortcut home. Guys, just this one puzzle. He's showing the risk now. Optimize the path. Maybe there are Mori abilities I haven't noticed yet. These little guys are all super smart. Everyone finds their own favorite path in the end. Still adding some landmarks here. Help them remember the maze better. Because they're full now, I'll stop running the maze to save energy. In the next few puzzles, we're testing Theomery again. However, they still care about the maze. Actually, it might be the exact opposite. This is exactly what we're ready for. Testing the next challenge. Look at these obstacles. Our ants are already used to it. Get the food from the blue bowl. But if they can't get there anymore, what'll they do? They're insanely strong. They clear the obstacles. Still full, no more food needed. Ignore it completely. Turns out, these ants react instantly to vibrations. And their own nest too. They're super territorial. Touching this tube, I'm gonna block it. They spot a scout and instantly run over, see what's happening. But when he gets here, he spots the nest. The only exit is blocked. The entire group is spastically trapped inside. He rushes back to warn the group, then uses strong upper jaw again. Tear the cotton apart. These little guys are crazy smart. It also has one of the strongest bites on Earth. Actually, they have the strongest twist among all ants. Look at this shape. This means, if something blocking their protection off group B's safety, they actually tear it apart, going all out. And this is exactly what these little guys are doing. Whoa, this is insane. Look how they drag it around. What's up, guys? One more thing, Yvonne told you yet. Unlike most ants, golden carpenter ants, more like a lone wolf than an ordinary ant. Each one crawls hundreds of meters alone, moving through the dense forest, climbing a giant tree. This is exactly why their power and memory are so strong. Main reason. It's crazy watching them solve these mysteries. Kinda sad. This ant is crazy smart. Nobody should live trapped in a boring plastic box. That's why I got this ready for them. Here it is, if they can pass. Last challenge for today. They'll find the surprise waiting for them. We're witnessing the end of the plastic era. Embrace what they've never seen before. This is real clay and sand. They're expanding the nest for the first time ever. Digging in. Wait, before moving into the new nest, they still need to solve the last two puzzles. Since they just have to take down this barrier, now they have to build some thing the other way around. Look, only 1% of animals on Earth use tools. Look at that chimpanzee. Crows, dolphins, and humans too. Some ants do this too. They use sand as a tool. Use it to cover sticky surfaces. It soaks up nectar like a sponge and brings it back to the group. Let's check this out. If these smart girls get Vaseline, what if it gets stuck? If they want to pass through and reach the stone basin, they might need to use these tears. Look at this cotton breaking apart. Use some broken tiles or wood chips to cross the river. They're basically carpenters. Whoa, the whole family showed up. Let's see if we can finish this without getting bitten. Whoa, he's really going for it. Jumping right in. Obviously, our ants left the maze days ago. This lets us test their long-term memory. But it's obvious, she clearly remembers where the food is. He's way faster than me at this maze. Phone needs to be faster. But between him and the stone basin, through a thick layer of Vaseline. Let's see how it reacts. He's way too eager. He sees a blue stone basin. Too excited, I ran right over. Whatever, he doesn't care at all. He's heading back now. Tell all the sisters. While he's gone, let's push their difficulty up a notch. This is way too easy. All the girls are re-entering the maze now. Got some tape ready. Let's try to block them off. This should be awesome. Look, it works fast. Our tick has already gone in. You're kidding, right? Got the tweezers ready. I thought it would stick to him. I'm speechless right now. Turns out, our girls are seriously that strong. This sticky stuff can't trap them at all. Actually, after digging deeper, sticky ground, this might actually make them feel more stable. They have these things called Auroria on their feet. This sticky pad. Alright guys, I've got some adhesive tape here. There's also super glue. Let's try making it sticky. It's blocking, but I'm not using those. That's a bit too risky. I'm not trying to hurt them. They passed both times easy. Alright, let's jump into the final test. This is hands down the craziest one yet. Last puzzle. These little guys need to get through this floating maze. Before we go through here, they first checked different paths. Decide which path to take. Going all in. This three-way maze is way more stable. But they have toe jump this gap too. Climb up risky, could fall. Gotta handle hits coming from all directions non-stop. Dead end. Gotta build a 3D map in my mind. So we can go back the same way. They can also target a more direct path. But then, They have to hang on loose strands. Climb over. Gotta make sure I don't slip and fall. They still have to get through everything today. Other puzzles, now to catch the tide again. Repeat the entire process again. Here comes the first ant. Look what's shaking the pipe. He can clearly feel it. This is a different case here. Start tapping around with the antennae. Let's figure out what's actually changing here. But he really wants to know where this stick leads. Measure distance with antenna. That distance is kinda far. Just lean out over the edge. You can get the other side. Adjusting Distancino to make it work. The challenge is still huge. But dudes, he's not ignoring that thin line. Notice the shorter path. He walks toward the steady path. Check out that line. Are these sticks as safe as they look? But he quickly finds out, for a body that huge, this line is way too yellow. Quick, back into the safe tube. Told the girls the territory changed. He's back, sticking to his choice. Look at how strong ants really are. This is crazy. Picture this, only fingertips and toes. Just be yourself, pull toward an edge as long as the body. And not fall off. No way, I can't do this either. Anyway, our little guy is exploring now. All these different paths. Every curve, every twist and turn is mapped in his brain's 3D. Mark it on the map so he can find his way home. Right as he explores, one of the sisters. Look at the new area he mentioned. Let's jump to Thewood and stick path next. Look how fast this is spreading in the group. This is seriously wild. All the ants move fast. They easily slip through all this wood and sticks. Go look for food. Looks like this little ant is lost. He's been circling her for a while. Then he did something that caught my attention. We humans. He doesn't push himself to move forward. Getting lost deeper. Turning back to the start of this path. Feels like starting over. But this time, avoid the direction Heget lost the first time. Turns out, reset his 3D map like that. Got a perfect payoff. Because he goes straight to it, heading straight to the on the path toward the next mystery. Just like always. He's passing all the tests with ease. But he still needs to drink enough sugar water. Then head back along the 3D map in your mind. Take him back to Group B. After a few minutes off drinking the sugar water, time to check this 3D map. What now? Climbing back now. It's moving right away, exactly where it should. Moving forward. But at some of these bends, he's a bit confused. But people keep saying, even with Google Maps telling me the way, I always get confused about when to turn. I don't blame him for messing up sometimes. He always knows when to turn back. Find the right path. A few minutes later, he's back at the pipe. Run along and feed Team B. Look, these ants stay outside the nest. I'm getting super nervous, so I give them the reward. That's the new nest. It's hooked right to their pipe. Hope they move in. It's so close right now. Moving isn't that scary or fragile. Training these ants is tough. Setting up the shot now. This took me a long time. Please consider subscribing. Like this video. This year, I'm hitting 1 million followers. And I already planned it for you. Like always. Thanks for the support. See you in the next one.